Australia for the next race of the NASCAR International Cup Series. We have Martin in first, Fontaine in second, Huckleberry, who should be in third. Now the starting grid is fixed. Anyway, we are underway here through this road for the most famous road course in Australia. Coming into the hole shot, who's going to get it? It is going to be Martin who gets ahead of his teammate. And now there are three wide coming out at turn one. Crawberg into the grass, but he does a good job at saving it. Remember, in these road course races, where you start is just as important as where you finish because of qualifying in these road courses. Here's spot. Oh, the 53 Huckleberry is spun out. Well, he saves it. Rod and Huckleberry are probably not going to be good friends after that. They have fought before last season. And look, oh my goodness, and Huckleberry's into the wall again because of Old Sherwood. 5 wide does not work well on Mount Panorama. Goodness me, what a disaster. Especially for the 53. Up front, though, it is Martin, Fontaine, Johnson, and Luis Gustavo de Marza. You would have to go all the way to Dustin Morrison Jr. to see the next playoff driver. Here's the view through defending champion Felix Kronberg. Going down the hill for the first time. Martin's got a pretty considerable lead now, but there's a good battle for second here between Johnson and Fontaine. LGD is working his way up the pack as well. The 10 of Morrison Jr. could get on the inside of Ross, but not quite. This turn right here is one of the big passing opportunities, going from 180 miles per hour all the way down to 40. Is Johnson going to take advantage here? Johnson looks to get closer to Fontaine. Is he going to make the move? No, he is not. It looks like Martin actually got into the dirt there, but he does a good job at saving it. Slows down a little bit so he doesn't get penalized. And this could actually cause Luis Fontaine to get past Martin here. Coming into the inside, the 52 dumps the 16, but Martin is going to let them pass, and it will be Luis Fontaine who takes lap 1. Luis Gustavo de Marza has found his way up to the top 4 as well. Fontaine now in first. We have a very good battle for second here between Johnson, LGD, and Martin. Falcon Star has worked his way up as well. Blaine Harrell's had a really good second half of the season. Could get another top 5, which would be I believe the second top 5 in 5 races for him. LGD looking for any line possible to get past the 52 of Johnson, and Martin looking to do the same. Zach Johnson has been one of the most consistent drivers in the playoffs, but it is Martin and Dustin Morrison Jr. are tied for the most wins with 4. If Martin does get another win, that would make him the clear favorite for the title. Here from our helicopter cam, you can see just how close the cars are. Unless the helicopter works his way down, which I don't think so. Oh, is Martin going to the inside, tries to tap the 8, but does not. And now the 4, Falcon Star could get past Martin here. It actually looks like Martin has picked up enough speed to not have to worry about the 4 for now. Halfway through lap 3, Martin looks to make a move through LGD, coming through this U-turn, and he's got it. Very clean move there. I think the 8 was too nice of letting the 70 go through that easily. As for the rest of the playoff drivers, there was Dustin Morrison Jr. and Kronberg, Edgewater as well, and Pasquale, and the 53 of Huckleberry, as well as the 3 of Rada with some really bad luck there. They are way in the back of the pack, and they can forget about winning this race. Up front, though, the 52 almost bumps the 16, and the 70 has gotten closer as well. Can be lap traffic in the way. The 2 of Dustin Keys is only about 5 seconds ahead. With that slow traffic, what impact could that be on the lead cars? The top 4 has been the top 4 for the while. Fontaine, Johnson, Martin, and LGD. They're both taking about the same line for now. Martin looks to get past Johnson. Can he pull it off? They're side by side coming into the turn, and no, they cannot, but Johnson's into the wall. Zach Johnson into the wall. Martin passes the 52, but the 52 is able to keep his position from the 8. Despite hitting the wall, only lost 1 position because of it. And now we, once again, just like at Monza, have a Bidvest Racing top 2. A Fontaine and Martin. Now the 4 Falcon Star looks to keep his spot in the top 5. Justin Morrison Jr. trying to work up a few positions. I don't know if he can catch up to LGD on time. We're just about halfway through this race. And we have 16, 70, 52, and 8, your top 4. He's going to pit on the next lap, but Fontaine, Johnson, and LGD are coming in. The vast majority of drivers are coming in. Looks like basically everybody is coming in except for Martin. The 16 is into pit road. What strategies are they going to take here? I would think they would take all 4 tires, but let's see. I mean, now, and yep, they are taking all 4. It's just which pit crew is faster. And we do have 1 car that decided to stay out. And the first car out is going to be the 16 of Luis Fontaine. But LGD can get more speed. The speed limit is 70. And Johnson is back a few positions. I think he came back to fix damage. Zach Johnson not where he wants to be. It was the 16 of Luis Fontaine who won that pit stop. Yankovic actually stayed out. He's just leading for the time being. Levante Martin is way up there, started to work his way down the hill. Now the 16 and the 8 are battling side by side for that second spot. 2 very experienced drivers who are both runner-ups for the title. The 8 was second place last year. Fontaine was in second place in season 2. The 16 has gotten the best of the 8, at least for now. Blaine Harrell is in 4th place, a very good run from the 57. Dustin Morrison Jr. is ahead of Pasquale. The 53 of Huckleberry is also pretty far back. Levante Martin is going to come into pit now. There is the 3 of Rada. Way in the back of the pack. Levante Martin now coming out to the last turn, and this is where he should be coming into pit. Remember, there is a very fast speed limit here. The speed limit is 70. But how long can Martin get those 4 tires done? Here's Martin down pit road right now. The 2 of Dustin Keys no longer an issue for the lapped cars. Here comes Martin into his stall. Oh, and he overshot it. He overshot his stall. He's going to have to back up. Still back up a little bit. There you go. Now, how about that? They got those 2 tires out very quickly. His pit crew is determined to make up for that error for overshotting this pit stall. But as you can see in the back of your screen, here is the 8 of LGD making up spots. Martin is already out. Can he beat the rest? Can he beat the rest of them out of pit road? It does not look like it. Looks like LGD, Fontaine, and Harrell will get past him. Speaking of that, Kronberg has worked his way around Ross as well. Martin has gotten past Harrell and Fontaine, just now has to get past LGD to get his 5th win of the season. Here's his teammate Luis Fontaine trying to work his way around. Martin is almost at LGD there. This is what LGD sees in the back of his car. That's probably the last thing he wants to see in the back of his car. Is Martin going to look for the move here? He tries to go onto the inside, but not quite there. Here you go, coming into the breaking point. Is Martin going to pull out to move the LGD? He is faster. He's going into the inside, and Martin's got the move. Levante Martin takes back his lead. What a move from the 70. It does it cleanly as well. Again, I think the 8 of LGD is playing too nice. I know you got to keep that car intact, but you're going to have to be more aggressive than that if you want to win in this series. Up on top of the hill for lap 7. Martin has slowed down a bit. Now LGD can get the chance. Alright, he's going to slow down. He's just going to let LTD pass him. Not even going to take the risk, but LTD's in the dirt and they make contact. That's going to let the 16 of Fontaine get some positioning as well. Is he going to get second past LGD here? Coming to the inside of this curve where Fontaine has the advantage, but LGD is going to have the advantage through the next test. That was pretty nerve-wracking there for all 3 of those cars involved. It's going to be one of those 3 that wins this race. And how about this? How about the Knight of Nick Baker looking to make a move around the 57 of Harrell? And it looks like Nick is going to be able to pull it off. That's a good move from Baker to get himself into the top 4. 2 laps to go. All coming into turn 2. It looks like they're almost 3 wide coming into turn 2. Martin holds on to his lead at least for now. Very good race in between these 3 cars. They're almost 3 wide coming into turn 4. That was going to be to turn 5. Fontaine looks to get past LGD, but LGD gets second place back. And now it's going to be Fontaine who might get second place back here. LGD is faster, and he is clear of Fontaine, at least for now. Martin still comfortably has the lead. Well, I'm not going to say comfortable because it's very tense here in these road courses where drafting is very important. It's just all about how fast you can get through these turns until you get down the backstretch. Coming down the hill of Mount Panorama. Is it going to be... Can Martin hold on to it this time? No, he goes actually into the dirt again. Missed his braking point, but slows down on purpose so he doesn't get penalized again. And it looks like he's going to keep it. He did not get back black flag. Good job on slowing down, but now it's a 3-car battle again. And now you can throw Nick Baker into the mix. This is must-watch television here. The 16 passed the 8, and now 9 could get past the 8 as well on the inside lane. A bunch of cars packed up here. It can be anybody's race now. The 96 of Kronberg now looks to get past Carroll. Dustin Morrison Jr. not that far behind. Now the 2 of Keys is a car that's almost a lap down. That's going to play into account again. And the 9 looks to bump and run the 8 of LTD. Very aggressive racing here from Nick Baker. The 7. It's going to be one more time around. It looks like some cars are coming into pit twice for those extra tires. Looks like a lot of cars are coming into pit. Looks like it's going to be between just Levante Martin and Luis Fontaine. The other drivers used up too much of their stuff. But not these 2, though. The Bidfest teammates with 1 lap to go. It's going to be a civil war here between the French and African fans. It looks like the drivers already came out. I think they were just getting gas because the 8 and the 9 are still... Oh, here we go. Here's a good picture. Pasquale and Edgewater not that far behind. A very good battle for first and a very good battle for the rest of those playoff spots. Pasquale is now right just behind LGD. I don't know which action's going to be better. Fontaine currently has the lead. Martin not that far behind. Meanwhile, for the rest of the pack that just pitted, getting some fresh tires, LGD and Baker are clear of Pasquale and Edgewater. But can Edgewater get a move on Pasquale here? Is he going to pull the bump and run? Coming under the turn, it looks like not quite, but I think LGD just hit the wall, and that's going to let Baker pass. LGD into the wall again, and the 8 and the 9 make contact, and they both save it. Let's see what's going on up front coming down the hill. The 16 and the 16 and the 70. Fontaine still in the lead. Martin into the inside. Coming down the hill. Oh, they almost made contact there. Their nose practically touched. Is the 70 going to look for a move here? Is he going to sneak himself into the inside? He's going to try to, but he does not get there. He wheel hopped that. His left front tire was completely elevated. Now let's see what's going on here. It looks like Edgewater could get past Pasquale here coming down this straightaway. But Pasquale holds on to his lead ahead of Edgewater. Now the 16 and the 70 go into the last braking point. This is the perfect chance for Martin if he wants to make the pass. And he is going to make the pass at Fontaine. That might do it. A very good move from the 70. The same move that he pulled off against LGD a few laps ago. Coming down the turn for the last time, Keys comes into pit. And it's going to be Levante Martin who gets his 5th win of the season. Already in the lead of the title race. He has just made himself the heavy favorite to win Season 4. Let's see what happens here between the 8 of LGD and the 9 of Baker. Edgewater has gotten past Pasquale as well, and you see Kronberg is into the grass. He's battling alongside Dustin Morrison Jr. They're going to be side by side, couldn't let it. Pasquale's into the grass. Pasquale has completely got himself into the dirt, and now the 3 wide towards the finish line. And Kronberg has got it. Not a good finish for Leonardo Pasquale. As you can see, Levante Martin is already celebrating. What a win from Levante Martin, and what a finish from all those playoff drivers. Here's what happened in the finish line. Look at the 4 Falcon Star. He goes into the grass, loses control. Look at what happened here. Guy is hit to the grass as well. Here's the 44 Pasquale. I think he got the bump from the 88 of Brown. Kronberg into the grass. Oh, Nelly. Yeah, but actually, no, the 88 didn't touch it. The 44 just lost control for those weak tires. Wow. What a finish.